and 2 and 1.
Hey, what's up, headliners? Welcome back to our channel. For today's video, I am going to be giving you some information and comparison on the EDC Las Vegas Standard and Premier shuttles. They are going on sale. EDC is approaching us very quick, and I want you to be as prepared as possible. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the standard shuttles. We have the Rio Hotel and Casino, the Stratosphere, Downtown, Mid-Strip, and Tropicana. From what I have heard that the Mid-Strip does sell out the fastest. So if that is the one nearest to your hotel, I say jump on it. Everything else doesn't usually sell out right away, but with EDC selling out so quick, I wouldn't be surprised if they do. So departure times for the standard are from 6 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. and you can go anytime in between that. You don't have to be there at a certain time. Just know its peak hours would probably be around 7, so I would suggest leaving like the earliest as possible so you can ditch all the street traffic and all the people traffic that are all trying to leave at the same time. So the buses stop running from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. all days. This means that there are no ongoing buses either to the festival or back from the festival. If you want to leave the festival before 3 a.m., going to have to Uber it, or you can just wait, and then they start running again from 3 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. to take you from the festival back to your hotel. So the standard shuttle prices start off at $99 plus taxes and fees, which ends up adding up to $120. That's like about how much I paid last year. I have had nothing but good experiences taking the shuttles, and the good thing about it is that you pay one flat rate for the whole weekend. You don't have to worry about the Uber surge prices. If you will be purchasing shuttle passes, make sure it is through the official Insomniac website. Make sure it is not a third party because they do not get a shortcut into the venue, and also you don't want to get ripped off in the end. So just make sure it's from the official Insomniac website, which I will be linking down below for you to check out. So with the shuttles, you get a pre-security check-in, like screening. So before you go into the shuttles, you get checked as if you would before you get going into the festival. And also there are porta potties at the shuttle stops, and there is also a water filling station from what I remember last year. So that way when you get to the festival, all you have to do is scan your ticket and you're able to go inside. You don't have to worry about going into another line to fill up your water backpacks. Now moving on to the Premier shuttles. I have heard a lot of great things about the Premier shuttle passes. With these, you do pick a departure time from the strip and also from the venue. To leave to EDC, you can either pick 6 p.m., 8:30 p.m., or 11 p.m. I'm looking down on my notes, sorry. And then to come back to the hotel, you can choose 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and 6 a.m. Again, the buses do stop running from 11 to 3. For the Premier shuttles, prices vary from $209 before the fees or $219. And this all depends on what times you choose to leave. So if you choose the peak times, like leave from your hotel at 6 p.m. and return at 4 a.m. or leave at 6 p.m. and come back at 6 a.m. I'll go ahead and put up a screenshot just so you're a little more familiar. The peak times are a little more expensive just because they're more of a high volume times that everybody wants to leave at. If you do miss your time that you're supposed to be there at, don't worry, you can always go on board on any standard shuttle as well, or you can just be on the standby line on your Premier bus. You'll just have to wait to see when a spot opens up on those buses. But from what I've heard, usually people don't wait too long. There's always room. Just know that people with those times actually have priority access. With the Premier shuttles, you get air-conditioned lounge areas. You also get little gifts each day. People have gotten fanny packs, an actual like hydration backpack, and then they get smaller stuff each day like chapstick, candy. The Premier shuttle buses run from the MGM Grand Hotel and Casino, Mandalay Place, Luxor Hotel and Casino, Golden Nugget, and Circus. Again, with the Premier shuttles, you get the same pre-security screening, you get the restrooms, and you get the water refill, which is awesome. I'm telling you, it's such a great advantage. Opening ceremony shuttles are from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and that leaves from the Stratosphere. Last year, they only had the first day as an opening ceremony, but it looks like they might be having an opening ceremony each day this year. All shuttle pass holders looking to attend the opening ceremonies can RSVP for early shuttles leaving from the Strat running from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for a small additional cost of $5 per day or $15 for the weekend. All shuttle pass holders, regardless of the shuttle location, may add this option, but you must go to the Strat to catch the opening shuttle ceremony. So if you do purchase an opening shuttle package, you have to leave from the Stratosphere no matter where your shuttle pass is from, whether it be from the MGM, from Circus. In order to leave early, you have to go to the Strat. Also, a little advice to you, this is what I learned last year. If you by any chance you do have a shuttle will call ticket, as in you haven't received it in the mail, you have to go pick it up, make sure you pick it up on the first day. Last year, the reason for me was that we didn't purchase an opening ceremony ticket on time. We Ubered it to the event. The first day, I did not have my shuttle pass because I had it to go get it at will call, and I almost didn't come back home on the shuttle. I would have had to gone through such a hassle, but luckily the worker there let me on without my shuttle pass. Even though I did purchase it, I didn't have my physical one. I was just so tired. I did not want to have to wait in any line, so I'm so glad they didn't make me go back. Now moving on to some frequently asked questions straight from the EDC website. Are these shuttles wheelchair accessible? The answer is yes, they do have wheelchair accessible shuttles. You just have to let them know ahead of time so they can accommodate you to your needs. How long will it take to get to the festival? That all varies on the time you leave, time of traffic. You will still catch the street traffic. I think it is best to leave early every single day to and from the festival just to avoid all the street traffic. Obviously, once you get to the army base, that's when you get your shortcut, but that's pretty much all the shortcuts that you get. If I lose my shuttle pass, can I get it reissued? Yes, you can. It's just going to cost you an extra $20. You can only get it replaced once, so if you lose it a second time, they won't replace it for you. Take very good care of your shuttle passes. And also, people ask if there will be restrooms on these shuttles. The answers are yes and no. There are some charter buses. This also goes for standard shuttles. Some charter buses with restrooms, or they're also like more of the school bus types that don't have any restrooms. So it all varies. If you do have like a medical condition where you might need to use the restroom a lot, make sure to let that person know that's loading the buses about your condition, and they can most likely accommodate you to a bus with a restroom in it. Your shuttle passes are transferable, so like if at the end you don't want it, you can just sell it to your friend without any issues, except if your friend does lose it, they're going to need your ID and a photocopy of your credit card in order to get it replaced. So shuttle passes are non-refundable like any other ticket. If you do want to get your money back, the best option is to sell it to a friend or to someone you might know who is interested in purchasing that shuttle pass. If you are a GA Plus or VIP ticket holder, you will get a fast lane entry into security line, but not into the shuttle line. So once you are past security, everyone combines. There is no separate line for people onboarding the buses. If you can't decide from taking a shuttle or driving there, I would 100% recommend the shuttle, especially if you're going to be going with the group. The reason I think a shuttle is better is because let's say you're not feeling well or you just want to leave early but your group wants to stay till the very end. You're gonna have to wait for them. As with the shuttle, you can go whenever you want. One of my tips that I have for you is if you will be taking a shuttle and by chance also getting a locker, make sure to take a neck pillow with you. Leave it in the locker, and before going back to the shuttle to go back to your hotel, get that neck pillow because you're going to be tired. You're gonna want to rest, take a little nap, and also take some earplugs in case you do get more of a noisy bus. I've only gotten very quiet buses where everybody's falling asleep on each other's shoulders, but you never know. Just take earplugs and a neck pillow. I promise you, you're going to be so comfortable and you'll be able to catch up on some rest as well. So that's pretty much all that I have on shuttles. Thank you so much for watching, headliners. Have a great rest of your day. Please don't drink and drive, and stay safe wherever you go. Bye.